Alright, this is Eric from Weird Change. I'm going to do my daily rant today. I got a package today in the mail from Turkey from my dear friend Melis, who sent me sweets from a sweet person. And this, which I'm on page 3 and I'm already in love with this book. This this is a really good idea. I'm all about this. It's a book entitled Pleasant Words from the Gospel, and it is from a Muslim perspective looking at the Christian Bible. And like I said, I'm on page, well, it says 27, but there's a lot of fancy pictures and intros and bios and all that stuff in the beginning, but it feels like page 3 of the actual book. And the first thing, and there's tons and tons of Bible quotes in here, which are all completely accurate. And it shows how much that Islam and Christianity have in common as far as the basic structure of the belief system and the words that Jesus spoke. And this is the one that I love. Right off the top here, it says, "You have heard that it was said, love your enemy, or love your neighbor and hate your enemy, but I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." And that's Matthew 5, verses 43 and 44. And it just goes on and on and on, and it shows how much love and compassion there are in both Islam and Christianity. And I wanted to talk about that a little bit because I'm in these types of discussions on a regular basis, being one of the founding members of the Muslim-Christian Alliance, and also being a member of the Muslim-Christian-Jewish Alliance for Truth. And I've seen way more similarities than differences, and right now we are fighting a much bigger enemy. But one thing that I wanted to focus upon, and I get this a lot, especially from Christians, that I tend to tell people that I don't have a religion specifically, because I don't want to say that I'm Christian but I'm not Muslim, because I've read the Quran and I find no fault with it. So I won't deny that faith, because that would be inaccurate and it would be misleading. It would be a slap in the face to all Muslims, and I won't do that, because as a follower of the teachings of Jesus, I believe that, what's stated right here in this book, the number one commandment is to love God with all your heart and to love others as you would love yourself, which basically is the golden rule. But my concern is that too many people, they go to church and they put on this facade and they pretend to be about their faith and their religion, but really I believe that for some people the religion itself has become God, and you cannot replace God merely with a book. The book is there as a reference, as a guide, as a love letter from God, if you will. So for those people who think that they can just memorize the Bible or memorize the Torah or memorize the Quran and use that for their manipulation, or for them to achieve more power or more prestigious statutes in society, that is where you start getting into the realm of blasphemy, in my opinion. And so here in the United States, I believe that Christianity's been distorted. I believe that religion's under attack. I believe that the mass amount of garbage that's piped through the television, the mainstream media, the newspapers and whatnot, the music, movies, you name it, that our society here is ill. We have a mental illness. We have no self-esteem anymore, although there's a fake boastfulness about it where we pretend like we're the bomb, I'm the greatest ever, and I don't care what other people think. Like, yeah, you do, you care, trust me, you do. And this denial that this country is in scares me, and the few places that you can go for refuge against these sort of ideals, the so-called the churches, are also infected. And there are too many people that go there that worship the religion itself, not realizing that God is God, not the pastor, not the Pope, and we've forgotten that main commandment, that we should love God with all your heart, all your strength, like everything in you, and we should love each other. And so I'm very thankful that I have wonderful people in my life that send me sweet things and send me amazing things. Like this right here, this if everybody were to read this book from cover to cover, we would have world peace. I'm not saying that, you know, the author is God or the second coming of Christ or anything, but this is an amazing idea. I'm full-heartedly applaud that. So that will be my daily rant for the day. I don't want to drone on too long. People tend to get bored quick and have short attention spans. But I wanted to be thankful for the people in my life, thankful for the things that God's given me, the wisdom, and, you know, just to be thankful. And so I love you guys, man. I love all of you, every single one of you. If you're watching this video right now, I love you. So, Eric from Your Change. Peace out, Daily Rant.